What's up with the squad? Back with another video. Y'all seen the titles going down. Make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button for me. Please, y'all see it right here. Says First Lady Melania Trump promised to sue Hunter Biden. A lot of money, y'all. A lot of money. I'm not going to lie, a lot of money. And she out to. That's the thing. She definitely out to. I am going to play some, from this interview. I don't want to, I'm obviously not going to, play any bad words, so they might be cut out. It might be a little choppy. But literally says here, First Lady Melania Trump is putting, this is a post by Benny Johnson, by the way. Says First Lady Melania Trump is putting Hunter Biden on a $1 billion notice to remove and retract his false statements about her or face legal action. This is on Fox News, and it's everywhere. I'm talking about everywhere. It says Melania Trump to sue Hunter Biden for $1 billion if he doesn't retract his lie about his lie that Epstein introduced her to President Trump. Says Hunter continues to cause major issues for the Biden family and the Democratic Party. The more he is in the public eye, the better for Trump and the Republican Party.
Epstein introduced Melania to Trump. The connections are like so wide and deep. Anyway, why do we think they don't want the files released? I don't know. I think John, that thing that John Heilman says is like a long time ago, I think is the most accurate kind of assessment of them, which is everything is projection or confession. Everything. So when he puts out that tweet and he says, Epstein now is the Russia hoax or the Hunter Biden laptop.
The laptop from hell, which the Democrats swore came from Russia. No, it came from Hunter Biden's bathroom.
Like, I wonder if it works. Do you know what I mean?
I feel like dude is like highly delusional. I feel like he's highly delusional. And he's just one of those people that, you definitely gotta put in a place because he's I'm telling you, he's not right in the head. You can definitely tell just by listening to him. You can definitely tell. It says Hunter Biden responds to the letter sent by Melania Trump demanding he apologize for the false statements that she was introduced to Donald by Jeffrey Epstein. Check out what he says about that, y'all.
We're here maybe to give you the platform to apologize to the First Lady for your statements that you made about her possible connection to Jeffrey Epstein.
That's not going to happen.
I feel like I feel like he really got issues. I mean, I feel like there's no way around it. No way around it whatsoever. Says Hunter Biden continues on Melania Trump, implies she had a relationship with Jeffrey Epstein as well. Said all he had to do was apologize. All he had to do was apologize and retract his statements, and obviously he's not. This is more on that interview, y'all. Check it out.
Fact of the matter is that, I don't think that these threats of a lawsuit are add up to anything other than a design distraction, because it's not about who introduced whom to who. I don't know how that's in any way rises to the level of defamation to begin with. But the fact of the matter is that this is about hundreds, if not over 1,000 minors, children who were raped by Jeffrey Epstein. And I don't believe in guilt by association alone, but the connections have become, they're so glaringly obvious that I think they're trying to use other things to distract. And I also think they're bullies, and they think that $1 billion is going to scare me, which is the fact of the matter is that if they'd like to go, I have this to say to them. If they want to sit down for a deposition and clarify the nature of the relationship between Jeffrey Epstein, if the president and the first lady want to do that, and all of the known associates around them at the time of whatever time that they met, I'm more than happy to provide them the platform to be able to.
I'm telling y'all, he's not doing nothing making things worse. Just like that post said. What that post said, let me go back to it. Literally said, Hunter continues to cause major issues for the Biden family and the Democratic Party. I'm telling y'all, he's not doing nothing but open up his mouth and literally making things worse. Literally making things worse. I'm telling y'all. Says in the past month, First Lady Melania Trump has threatened to sue Hunter Biden for $1 billion over lies. Forced the Daily Beast retract lies. Got Dem operative James Carville to apologize. It says it's refreshing to have a first lady who holds the media accountable. Not only that, there's another post. Says yesterday Melania Trump threatened Hunter Biden with a $1 billion lawsuit over false claims and accusations. Makes me wonder why Michelle Obama doesn't do the same thing to everyone who says certain things about her, which makes completely sense. Makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense when it comes to stuff like that. I'm not even gonna lie. And I seen this post and I was like, man, I definitely have to show this post. I'm telling y'all. It says here. Melania Trump says, and again, this is from her. Make America Great Again isn't just a slogan. It's what, has been in Donald's heart since the day I met him. One thing about Melania Trump is that just like, President Trump wanting to make things better. I feel like, there's so many times that people literally try their hardest to tear what they have, tear what they got going on, as much as possible. And I find it completely insane. Y'all literally got this man that, and obviously this is something that is new. I didn't even know this. I literally got on X and I seen this, but you literally had this man, mind y'all, this is the same person. And I was going to throw this in my video, but then again, I'm already having issues with, things with YouTube and stuff like that. But we talking about what was found in the White House, when Biden was in the White House, that obviously we know belonged to Hunter. We talking about a laptop. We talking about these different things that's going on with Hunter Biden. And then now he's going and telling lies and saying this and saying that about, the Trump family and Jeffrey Epstein. So I just find a lot of it completely insane. They continue to go after Trump, to go after Trump's family as much as possible. And I don't see why. I don't see why, just based off of the fact that there are so many things that, and I continue to say this, there are so many things, bro, that I notice and I see that Trump has done ever since he stepped foot in the White House, and everybody else do too. Even people that don't like him see it. There's so much change that he's done and that he's doing right now, but there's still people that are, looking to tear everything down. They claim they love America, this, that, and the other, but they do things like this. I'm telling y'all. But one thing about it, they're not doing nothing but hurting themselves. Everybody sees what's going down, when it comes to a lot of, these Democrats that are really hurt about what's going on. But that's a different video. Stay tuned for the next one. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Catch y'all next one, y'all.